Doomslayer. Doomslayer is the silent protagonist of the Doom franchise, originally nicknamed Doom Guy, now elevated to mythic status as a godlike warrior whose sole mission is the utter annihilation of demonkind. He's a human transformed into something far beyond mortality, following his blessing by the Seraphim via the divinity machine. He becomes immortal, ceasing to age, needing no sustenance, impervious to injury, and capable of surviving vacuum or extreme heat and cold. Despite being human, his strength, speed, stamina, durability, and reflexes surpass not only humans, but most demons, and are further augmented by his Praetor suit. He gains Argent energy absorption, runic powers, and increases in destructive ability with every demon slain. His legend spans eons in Hell, where the demon legions feared him as a living apocalypse. He slew multiple titans, crushed the Dreadnought, the Icon of Sin, and more, earning titles like Hellwalker, Unchained Predator, and Destroyer. He was eventually entombed in stasis within a sarcophagus in Kadingir's sanctum, sealed away by demons for his terrifying threat. UAC scientists later recovered him to combat renewed demonic incursions on Mars and Earth. Waking him unleashed devastation across worlds in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, defeating Hell Priests, Con Maker, Seraphim-turned-demon, and the Dark Lord itself. Doomslayer is hailed by humanity as its savior and by Hell as its greatest undoing. Though mortal in origin, his gifted abilities, unbreakable will, regenerative energy, runic enhancements, and centuries-long campaign through dimensions elevate him to the status of a living god in fiction.
Ultraman King. Ultraman King is a legendary Ultra from the Land of Light, introduced in episode 26 of the 1974 series Ultraman Leo, the Ultraman King versus the Wizard. He existed before the creation of the plasma spark, making him one of the oldest and most powerful Ultras ever known. Although called King, that is not his true name, but title given by humanity. He has had many names across the universe, and despite the title, he is not ruler of the Land of Light, but lives in solitude on Planet King, and at times Planet Twirl. Ultraman King is widely regarded as the most powerful Ultra ever, a god-like protector with near-omnipotent abilities. He effortlessly resurrected Ultraman Leo after he was grievously wounded, and defeated the formidable Belial, sealing him in a space prison during the Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy Legend movie. His power is so immense that he can perform feats beyond other Ultras' comprehension. Beings of light have even sought him out to test their own heart and destiny. In Ultraman Geed, he became one with the collapsed universe and lent his essence to Geed's royal Megamaster form, restoring cosmic stability during the Belial crisis. He has undefeated in any known battle. No Ultra or Kaiju has ever bested him, and he is said to be able to do the impossible, earning respect as a divine figure among the Ultras of Nebula M38, Planet L77, and beyond. Ultraman King's near-omnipotence, ancient origin, universe-saving deeds, and godlike status firmly establish him as one of fiction's strongest gods.
Shinra. Shinra Kusakabe is the main protagonist of Fire Force, known for his powerful pyrokinetic abilities and eventual godlike status. A third and later fourth-generation pyrokinetic, he starts as a member of Special Fire Force Company 8 and becomes central in the fight against the Evangelist, a cult seeking to merge Earth with Adola, a mysterious parallel world. Shinra's nickname, Devil's Footprints, comes from his ability to ignite his feet and fly at insane speeds, which he uses both in combat and rescue missions. Over time, Shinra gains access to Adola Burst, a rare and powerful flame that connects to Adola. This grants him immense abilities like Adola Grace, which boosts his powers exponentially, letting him move faster than light and even alter reality. His speed becomes so extreme that he breaks the laws of physics, moving in a way that reverses causality, allowing him to undo events by surpassing the speed of light. This feat alone places him at a near-omnipotent level. During his battle against Ahamia, a major antagonist,
Shinra's evolution accelerates as he becomes one with humanity's collective unconscious and taps into the soul of the world. By rewriting reality itself, he reconstructs the Earth and its people after a cataclysmic event, essentially creating a new universe, which ties directly into the Soul Eater universe, confirming his god-tier power. Despite this divine power, Shinra remains humble and driven by his desire to protect others and discover the truth behind his family's tragedy. His transformation from an outcast accused of causing his family's death into a literal savior of humanity reinforces his narrative as both a hero and a god. Fulcrum. Fulcrum is an ancient, mysterious cosmic being often referred to as Jack the Bartender, the One Above All, or simply Jack, first appearing in Eternals, Volume 4, Number 7, January 2009. He appears in the Vestibule, a bar-like realm where Eternals go after death, reading them as a bartender offering drinks and guiding them through their fate. According to the Dreaming Celestial, all other cosmic beings, including Celestials, the Horde, and Watchers, exist to serve Fulcrum. Reality itself operates as a function of balance to serve his will. Liber Proiles describes Fulcrum as the supreme entity of the Marvel Universe, served by Celestials, Horde, Watchers, and all in sublime equilibrium. He is literally the essence that holds reality in place and is identified as the One Above All itself. His powers include omnipotence, omniscience, omnipresence, boundless reality warping, resurrection, breaking the fourth wall, plot manipulation, and cosmic awareness. He has no known weaknesses and is said to be transcendent beyond dimensional or existential constraints. Fulcrum's significance comes when the Dreaming Celestial transcends his original purpose by caring for Earth and questioning Fulcrum. Fulcrum acknowledges this as a unique individual act equal to his own power and invites the Celestial to become his companion, affirming Fulcrum's status as a cosmic arbiter seeking beings beyond mere function. Because Fulcrum is depicted as the embodiment or aspect of the One Above All, and all cosmic forces answer to him, his position places him at the very top of Marvel's power hierarchy, to the metaphysical concept of the creative narrator, and arguably the most powerful fictional deity in Marvel lore and beyond, serving as the foundation of all cosmic balance and narrative function.
God in the Digimon universe is an immensely powerful being described as the creator of the digital world and its laws, embodying ultimate goodness and infinite love. It resides within the central kernel of the digital world and is guarded by the celestial Digimon and angel Digimon, including Seraphilon, Cherubimon, and Ophanamon, who execute its laws and impart its mercy. God is possibly a human and fashioned the digital world's structure and moral framework. God is considered one of fiction's strongest deity figures for a few main reasons. First, its power is effectively limitless. It created the entire digital world and set its fundamental laws. Second, it inhabits the kernel, an inviolate core protected by divine beings. Third, even high-level Digimon such as Demon Lords attempted rebellion, Lucemon, Daemon, Bagramon, but were swiftly punished by God's justice. Some were deleted and banished to the dark area. The angels closest to God walked such a fine moral line that some, Lucemon and Daemon in particular, fell from grace, showing God's influence and the extremes of its moral domain. God's unique status above all Digimon, including the Royal Knights, the Sovereigns, and Olympus 12, elevates it to the top of the fictional hierarchy. While the Royal Knights and Olympus 12 wield tremendous authority, they operate within the world God created. God, by contrast, exists beyond any digital evolution system or moral code. It is the moral code, the cosmic architect, and ultimate arbiter of justice. In fiction terms, that makes God not just powerful, but unrivaled in essence and authority.
Kuromueina. Kuromueina, aka Kuro or Kuromueina, is a demon and one of the 6 kings ruling the demon realm in I Was Caught Up in a Hero Summoning, But That World Is at Peace, debuting in Light Novel Volume 1. She is the first demon Kaito meets and is revealed to be the strongest among the 6 kings, individuals she literally raised, being the half of world creator Shallow Vernal, who split her soul when forming Trinia. Kuro exists to observe the world and determine whether to destroy it or Vernal. She possesses an astonishing variety of abilities: time manipulation, rewound 1,000 years, causality manipulation, even resurrecting herself. Healing, teleportation, portal creation, telekinesis, lifting mountains, existence erasure. She can truly kill Kaito with no revival even by Shiro, and more. She is nigh omniscient and an extraordinary genius whose writings would revolutionize any magic academy. She resists virtually all major divine or magical effects, including fate, causality, perception, reality warping, soul, memory, time, and conceptual manipulations. Even attacks from Isis's magic and Shiro's abilities have no effect. Physically, she is small, around 140 centimeters, with silver hair and golden eyes, and looks like a Lolita, but carries the life and power of a world creator. She owns 80% of magic tool patents and most crystal mining in Trinia, making her possibly the richest being in that world's economy. Her prologue ability can turn impossible into possible, and as a prologue-epilogue essence of Shallow Vernal, she can transcend causality and always be the final arbiter of any scenario, effectively making her one of the most powerful fictional gods ever depicted.
Gon. Gon is the supreme creative overforce in Stephen King's Dark Tower mythos, and widely considered one of fiction's most powerful deities. Gon arose from the waters of the Prim and spun the physical universe from his navel, serving as the animating essence and spirit of the Dark Tower itself. The being is also known by titles such as God, the White, the Other, and is the ultimate source of all universes within King's multiverse. Gon is introduced by name in Song of Susanna, the 6th Dark Tower novel, and communicates through the Kankala, beings humans call angels. He actively opposes the Crimson King and the force of Discordia. Within the cosmology, Gon is thought to be physically embodied by the Dark Tower in Midworld, a living entity that holds all of creation together. Roland even proposes that Gon is the tower itself in the final book. What makes Gon exceptionally formidable is that he is the source of all possible worlds. Every reality, including the real world where Stephen King writes, stems from him. Writers themselves are portrayed as prophets or instruments of Gon. And without the story being completed, King's multiverse would collapse entirely. Gon is fiction's ultimate god in King's mythos, creator of infinite realities, embodiment of the tower that anchors existence, communicator through angelic forces, and the author of the story itself. IX. IX is the Eon of Nihility in Honkai Star Rail, a vast, swirling purple nebula with 2 white eyes encircled by asteroids and planets, its appearance echoing the Roman numeral 9. IX embodies absolute meaninglessness, believing the multiverse is destined for nothingness, and viewing all existence as inherently worthless. Mystery shrouds IX's nature. It does not interact with other eons, remains isolated, and its very form is veiled in mist. Proximity to IX induces existential numbness and despair, and those who step into its shadows, manifestations like the Black Great Sun, may be erased or transformed into self-annihilators, beings whose memories, body, or identity gradually fade from existence. IX's ability to erase existence, manipulate space and abstract energy, and manifest cosmic-scale phenomena makes it one of fiction's strongest deities in this context. It can involuntarily annihilate worlds, erase individuals from reality, and induce universal despair purely through presence or influence. Some self-annihilators who resist IX's nihility may become rare nihility emanators, enduring its encroachment indefinitely, as in the case of Acheron, who survived the erasure of her homeworld and became a living echo of IX's power, but at the cost of fading memories over time. IX's unique position as the antithesis of purpose, opposing every other eon's offering of meaning, makes its dominion over nihilism unparalleled. It doesn't grant purpose, it erodes it. This existential potency and cosmic scale influence explain why IX is considered among the most formidable gods in fiction.
Hey everyone, thank you all for watching until the end. I'll be back with more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.